What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday night. We got break number 825 BD. This is a case of Panini 3 and 2. This is some beautiful stuff. Let's go. We got 10 boxes. One, two, three, four, five. 5 and 5 is 10. Box 1. Alright, here we go. Let's see how well it looks this time around. Okay. Two encased, one pack with 3. Here we go. Kyle DeBarge. That is Kyle DeBarge. 9 out of 25. 9 out of 25. Kobe Mayo. 40 out of 99. And that is award winner Albert Pujols. Award winning, that is 33 out of 49. 33 of 49. Alright, our first encased card. That is Joe Morgan going to Cincinnati. Joe Morgan going to the Reds, 7 out of 49. And Aiden Miller, 68 of 75 on the day 1 auto. That's for the Phillies. Box number 2. That's Dylan Cruz, 52 out of 99. Dylan Cruz, 52 of 99. Bryce Rainier, 16 of 99. And that is no way. Wow. We got a downtown, guys. Downtown. That is Aaron Judge on the downtown. Aaron Judge downtown. This one is not numbered. This is a night for Aaron Judge, because we just pulled an Aaron Judge Color Blast and now an Aaron Judge Downtown. That's sick. Legendary signatures. That is on the Shadow Box, 33 of 49, Paul Molitor. And that is Bryce Rainier, 11 out of 25 for Detroit. 11 out of 25. Box number 3. Box number 3, we got Cal Ripken Jr., 77 of 99. Hai-Sung Kim for the Dodgers, that is 18 of 49. Timeless Moments, Hal Newhouser for the Detroit Tigers. That one is 12 out of 49. 12 out of 49. Legendary. That is Shadow Box of Andrew Jones, 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 on the gold. Luminous Lumber, Miguel Cabrera, Detroit, 2 out of 10 gold. Box number 4. Phil Rizzuto, purple. That is 20 out of 32 going to the Yankees. Matt Shaw on the blue. That is 21 of 25 going to the Cubs. Dontrell Willis, black, 16 out of 32. 16 out of 32, Rookie of the Year. Shadow Box Day 1 of Colson Montgomery. That is 12 out of 32. 12 of 32, that's going to the White Sox. Going to the Red Sox. That's a quad patch. Quad patch, 25 of 49. Roman Anthony, Marcelo Mayer, Christian Campbell, and Franklin Arias. Going to the Red Sox. Box number 5. Theo Gillen for Tampa Bay. That one is 49 of 99. Ozzie Smith, 4 out of 32. 4 out of 32. Timeless Moments, that's Joe DiMaggio. The Yankee Clipper makes history with a 56-game hitting streak. And that is 21 out of 99. 21 of 99. That is George Lombard for the Yankees. George Lombard Jr. on the full count swatches. That is 40 out of 49. Pristine Prospects. On the shadow box, that is 2 out of 32. Josue Gonzalez. That's for the San Francisco Giants. Box number 6. For Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. That is 47 out of 99. 47 of 99. For Miami Marlins, that is Starlin Caba. 93 out of 99. 93 of 99. And on the legendary, for Cleveland, Joe Sewell. 47 out of 99. Charlie Condon, 3 out of 8. 3 out of 8 Charlie Condon on the double patch. Dude, that is a sick patch. Legendary. That is Bobby Richardson for the New York Yankees. Bobby Richardson, 26 out of 32. Yes, that is a Judge Downtown, Joshua. It's been a Judge night, man. And if you got the Yankees, congrats, man. I mean, in the I'm talking the breaks overall. In our Prism break, we hit a Judge Color Blast. Congrats, man. Congrats. Leo DeVries for San Diego. That is 25 of 99. Cole Young for Seattle. This one is 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Nice hit for the Mariners. Here you go, Josh. Don't go away yet. How about award-winning 2024 MVP Aaron Judge, 15 out of 99. 15 out of 99. Aaron Judge, 2024 MVP. I would just put that up there with it. Ethan Salas for the Padres. Ethan Salas. That is 4 out of 32. 4 out of 32. Legendary. Legendary. That is Mike Piazza for the Mets. 9 out of 49. Michael Piazza. Three to go. Just because I'm a Yankee fan and it's an Aaron Judge night, I'm going to put that up there. How's the game going, Josh? I know we were in the second inning when I started the break. Nothing still okay. This is box number 8. We got Roy Campanella for the Dodgers, 14 out of 15. 14 out of 15, Roy Campanella. Colson Montgomery for the White Sox, 42 out of 99. On the Timeless Moments, that's Christy Mathewson for the New York Giants, 42 out of 49. New York Giants, Christy Mathewson. All right. One out of 15. That is Brady House for the Washington Nationals. Brady House, double patch, Washington Nationals to 15. We'll recap everything, Ja. Pristine Prospects. George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. Joshua, there you go. 38 out of 49. George Lombard Jr. Box number 9. Patriots are having a hell of a break, yes. Yankees are definitely having a great break right now. Kyle Kaline, Detroit, 32 out of 99. Michael Young for Texas. Michael Young, this one is 4 out of 8. 4 of 8. And some orange right here. That is 3 out of 20. Bob Feller for the Cleveland Guardians. When he played, it was the Cleveland Indians. All right, our next hit. How about Austin Wells on the full count swatches for the Yankees? This has been a Yankees case. Holy snikes. 6 out of 49, Austin Wells. Don't be mad at me, guys. Don't be mad at me. I didn't load this case, but somebody did with Yankees. Spencer Jones, 1 out of 32. Look at that patch. Part of the O in Jones, it's got to be. Dude. Holy mackerel. Josh, congratulations, man. I know you got the Yankees, and it's been a Yankee case. Alright, I'm going to take this down, because that's the card that needs to be up there, right there. That Yankee, Aaron Judge downtown. Last box, then we'll get a recap in. Dude, if we get some Judge ink, I'm telling you right now, man, this is going to be the best case ever. All right, here we go, box number 10. If you guys do skunk in the break, please, I will send you something in the mail. We do make skunk packs to send out to everybody. How about another Yankee, though, to start us off in box number 10? 1 out of 49, Ben Hess. 7 out of 49. 7 of 49. Will the Thrill Clark for the Giants, 7 out of 49. Roy Halladay, 80 out of 99 for the Blue Jays. Roy Halladay for the Blue Jays. Legendary red helmet. How about Albert Pujols autograph? 7 out of 10 for St. Louis. Albert Pujols for St. Louis. Somebody besides the Yankees. And our last card of the break, then we'll do our recap. It's a swatches. Full count swatches going to Texas. Sebastian Walcott. Sebastian Walcott, and that is 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Alright guys, here's our recap. Thank you all for being part of the break. Here we go. Roy Halladay, Aaron Judge, Al Kaline, Colson Montgomery, Leo DeVries, Joe Sewell, Starling Cava, Carson Williams. That is Joe DiMaggio on the 56-game history making hit streak. Theo Gillen, Cal Ripken, Bryce Rainier, Dylan Cruz, and Kobe Mayo. To 49, we got Will Clark, Ben Hess. That is Christy Mathewson, New York Giants, Haesung Kim, and Albert Pujols, and then that one is Hal Newhouser for the Detroit Tigers. Ozzie Smith, this is to 32. Dontrell Willis and Phil Rizzuto. This one is to 25. Kyle DeBarge and Matt Shaw. To 20, Bob Feller. This one is to 15. That's Roy Campanella. To 8, Michael Young for Texas. To 5, Cole Young for Seattle. Our encased cards, Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller to 75. To 49, the Boston Red Sox quad. George Lombard Jr., Mike Piazza, George Lombard Jr. on the auto, Austin Wells, Paul Molitor, Joe Morgan. These are all to 32. Spencer Jones patch auto. Ethan Salas. That is Bobby Richardson also for the Yankees. Josue Gonzalez for the Giants. Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. This is a to 25, Bryce Rainier for Detroit. To 15, Brady House for Washington. These are all to 10. All of these are to 10. That is Sebastian Walcott. Albert Pujols on the legendary signature. Miguel Cabrera on the luminous lumber. And Andrew Jones on the legendary signature. And we had one numbered to 8. Charlie Condon going to the Colorado Rockies double patch. But our hit of the break, of course, team of the break, Aaron Judge downtown. Unfortunately, it's not numbered. God, I thought it was going to be numbered because of the color, but that is a 3-2 Aaron Judge short print downtown. There's your break, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time. I'm going to be doing 5 more breaks of this stuff, guys. 5 more breaks. You're going to have your chances. 5 more breaks. I got one already scheduled for Sunday. Hope to see you guys again. Have yourself a